I wanted to shoot a quick video. I've been really inspired by a guy named Eric from the YouTube channel Bonsai to make Mame bonsais, and I have been experimenting with how to keep them watered. He has a very interesting idea about putting them in a sand tray, and then that allows more moisture to be fed in through the bottom of the pot, and I think that's a great idea. I also wanted to share this idea with everyone. I learned about using wicks. Thought, why not try to use a wick inside of your little mame pot to keep your plant watered? And so I experimented with it last year, and I wanted to show this. This is a European field maple. We're in early spring now, so he's producing a lot of new shoots and buds and everything. This is interesting for me because he was on a wick all year last year, and I had to do root pruning of him 3 times last year. Now I'm going to repot this tiny little cotoneaster, which again, Eric at Bonsai inspired me to start working with this plant. So thank you, because I have a couple already going that are really cool. So this is just a piece of felt that I stick through the bottom of the pot, and then I plant right on the top of him. And you can set it up in a couple different ways. I think his idea about putting it in a tray for humidity is a great idea. But if you do it this way, you can always pull it out, monitor the roots, cut it. Yeah, it's not a better way to do it, it's just a different way to do it. So if you're interested in trying an alternative way to keep your mames always watered, you can go for a wick. And now I just plant the roots all around it. There it is potted out. I've always planted a little moss on it, and you can just see that you have now this tiny little tree stuck in there. I don't know, maybe I stand him up a little bit more. I don't know what I'm gonna do just yet haven't yet completely decided, and I am not a professional bonsai guy, so I don't have proper scissors. I just use what I have, and I don't know, I have a branch here and a branch back here that I could potentially bend out, but for right now, since it's early spring, I'm just going to kind of leave him like this. I think I'm going to be brave and take that piece, keep him like this a little bit. So it's really a simple thing. What I love about it is you can go for many days without having to water your mame whenever you do it this way. So if you go away for the weekend or something like this, as long as your reservoir is full, you should be good. And you're only limited in your reservoir really by the length of your wick. So you can do quite a long wick, and the water will suck up, and for a tree this size you would be able to go for really a long time without having to water your plant. If you set them outside, whenever it does rain, this will fill up with water and refill your reservoir. Aesthetically, of course, the sand tray is much better. You can get creative with how you do this. So there's an idea about using a wick for watering your mames. So lastly, I decided I wanted to show the little box. This one's quite large because it's for the field maple. The plant just sits really nicely there on top of your box, and there is just a hole that the wick goes down through, and then the box does not have a bottom in it. He just sits right down on your reservoir. You can just let your Mame sit right on there and he's being watered. That's a little bit different, so you don't have the big tray or something like this, and you can make your boxes however big and whatever shape. You can do a long box with multiple holes, which is what I'm planning to do this year, but that's the box system. I hope that inspires other people to give it a try, and yeah, I hope you like it. Eric, thank you very much for the inspiration, and I yeah, hopefully make some more of these videos.